All right, hello beautiful souls, and welcome to the channel if you're new. Welcome back if you're returning. This is Sherry Mosley, and we are doing our check-in here. We're straddling this new moon that we had, as well as this full moon partial lunar eclipse. But the eclipse energies did definitely start with the new moon. So you may have started feeling it already, the new moon that we had at the beginning of September. And this partial lunar eclipse that we are having, I've had, multiple clients in the sessions, the online events that we do, as well as myself, say that they feel emotional. And, of course we are having this eclipse in Pisces, which is emotional. But the other bigger aspect is this cycle switchover. So we've been coming into a new cycle, and with a new cycle means closing out the old cycle. And when I asked my guidance in Akashic Enlightenment what was occurring, they said it's more like you're getting the overall big synopsis of the next cycle that we've already started. We're getting the entire synopsis so that we know what we need to take with us in this new cycle that we're coming into, and what we don't need anymore, what we can just let go of. And then the eclipse is going to wash that out. So there may be emotions as we let go of those blocks or wounds, things that we have healed from this lifetime or other lifetimes, whatever level it's on. It's moving out of being functional as part of your way of existing in the material world plane anymore. And this is allowing us to embrace more of who we truly are as a soul being connected to source light. And we are always moving more and more towards that. And I'd say the more aligned you are with that true self, the more that this process will be like a flow, or you'll have more of an awareness of what is occurring. And that's the purpose overall of consciousness, awakening, enlightenment, is that there is an awareness of what is occurring instead of coming from a place of old patterns or collective unconsciousness. There is just a sense of a deeper understanding, and so there's less of a reaction to anything that occurs, including eclipses. So we're just going to be navigating this very beautifully, coming into, the next era. We're finishing out Pluto in Capricorn. Pluto came back into Capricorn on September 1st. Uranus went retrograde. And so we're just really in the last bits of this old cycle, but it's really the new cycle has already come in, and we're just going back through this period to see what stays, what needs to go. Is there any last adjustments that need to be made? And so the eclipses are just going to help us with that. So there may be adjustments in your relationships, particularly with Pisces, and not Pisces sign, but oftentimes relationships are around emotions, and Pisces is around a lot of that energy. And overall, though, it's a big growth period. We're having eclipses during a transformative period already, as opposed to, maybe 6 years ago when we would have an eclipse. We're already in the heart of Pluto and Capricorn. We're kind of already in a certain process, right? But now we're in between processes. We're shifting over to a new book or a new series of books, and we're finishing off a series that we already had. So yeah, enjoying these last bits of that energy. And so now we are settling in more to this full moon lunar eclipse. And it does have a beautiful energy, this eclipse, bringing in these new chapters that we've had really unfolding since the last eclipse. Again, maybe feeling this since the new moon that we just had, as well as all of August. I thought it was part of this Mercury retrograde and me being in Shasta, but this eclipse has been coming in for a while, so yeah, we're really getting this healing, this clearing, and starting new chapters and letting go of the old, and yeah, it's quite beautiful. So let's go ahead and go in and connect to the Temple of Light. If this is your first time, just go ahead and be in a quiet space. You can open up your Akashic Enlightenment. I highly recommend it. If you don't know how, all the instructions are in the Akashic Enlightenment book. I also teach trainings on how to do this, as well as go all the way up to a mirror consciousness and becoming very, very aligned with your true soul self outside of any other conditioning. So for this, we will be using the Akashic Enlightenment field to connect to the Temple of Light, the Ascended Masters, higher beings, or higher forms of consciousness to align with your truest self, and what this full moon lunar eclipse is bringing you as part of that path at this present time. So I'll go ahead and just start connecting to the Temple of Light for our transmission. And coming into the Temple of Light space. It's a beautiful golden and white light temple. Looks like we're connecting to the Elohim. Koshinaku nene shanea shuku teasha unakane tia anaku konea shaneke nakanaku eahanaku eahanaku konea na neke neke anakanaku konesha na neano. This is a collective shedding of what needs to be let go of before we come fully into a new era of being. So this is doing the kind of final big changes in Pluto and Capricorn before we go to Pluto and Aquarius for 20 years. Shuku anene shake anakuko shuku atanuku konanene shakanaku koneashe kenaku shete ananaku koshinakana atea tashanaku kare yashanaku kare shake anatu tonea shane te ke atano atano te ashana te atakuna ata tatuna ashtakara na te ata atoku kore shata ana te anotu tonate tarashtakana tote ata ashure tonuku tona tonake te ara tona anuku kore atokuna ne tanaku kore ta ate ane eshature ete aratu tonane shanake nanoto tonotoku tana. Connecting to Archangel Michael. And this is actually more of an invitation to come into the extended transmission that I already did with him. I don't do a longer transmission on here, so I can feel it open, but it's not going to fully come through here. So just allowing that invitation to come in. assisting you with understanding any timelines that are shifting with this moon. And now I'll begin to come back from the Temple of Light space. Coming back to this dimensional space. Coming back to the room and the space that you're in. Coming all the way back. Feeling your hands and feet. You're rubbing your hands together to come all the way back. Opening your eyes if they were closed. Yeah, so the extended transmissions are now much more accessible. They are on my Patreon membership, but there is an ability to directly download just the transmission that you would like. They are posted there for $10, or you can become a member and have access to all of the transmissions posted there. So that makes it very easy to access. I hope that you enjoy taking that opportunity and enjoy the extended 30-minute transmission. And again, that's on my Patreon, and the link is below in the description. Alright, so just coming all the way back. Okay. I hope that you enjoyed our session here and that you are navigating your journey. Again, you can check out the Akashic Enlightenment book, the Origins of Humanity book, as well as the Lessons of Light book, which is in particular for this new era of energy that we are coming into. I also offer the personal shamanic Akashic sessions if you need any personal guidance through any shifts that the eclipse may be bringing up for you. And I offer the Akashic Enlightenment training if you're feeling called to step into this work more, as well as energy healing with the Crystalline light healing. And of course, if you're having symptoms in the physical body, there is the Shamanic Asian medicine. I do have a background in Chinese medicine, herbs, diet, lifestyle, and acupoint therapy. So you can also sign up for that. Those are distance sessions as well with energy healing with the crystal and light healing. So lots of options for support, and I hope that you enjoyed today's little check-in here and that you are navigating your path smoothly. Alright. Remember to close your Akashic Enlightenment if you opened it, and sending you all so much love and light, and we'll say goodbye for now.